Hey there, folks. Weekend is ongoing. Raining here in Southern California, keeping me out of the water. Let's do today's CSS battle. What an interesting shape this is. Let's get right to it. I think I'm gonna start with pure backgrounds. So I'm gonna do a circle, radial gradient, which I'm gonna use twice. So let's stuff this in a variable. We'll call it --g, and it's gonna be 1q, and it's gonna be the dark color. I think that radius is something like 40 pixels, and then transparent. And then we plop this in, var --g. And we need the light, not the dark color as a background. There's a circle. All right, so too small. 50, 55 maybe. And then we move it a little. -10 pixels on the x-axis, 20 pixels on the x-axis, and then -20 pixels on the y-axis. No, positive. No, how about one? There we go. -20 and then 10. That's the x and y axes. And then if we make this one positive, we get them both for free. Let's make that 60 pixels. Oh, 61. No, 56, 57, 58, 59. Ooh, intriguingly wrong. 0.5, 59. How about make this 0.5? Oh boy, we got a fun one. It's awful close, but not quite. How about we'll try that 55 again. Let's see where we stand. So that looks it looks so close. Let's go 56, 57, 58, 0.5. Close. I immediately have a little bit of a worry because I have some errands that I need to run. And I was presuming this was going to be an easy one, and I don't think it is. So let's do. What do we do? Let's create a paragraph element. Boop, like that. Boop. And that paragraph element we're going to say is height of 20 and width of 20, or even better, aspect ratio 1. Background is this, and border 20 pixels solid, light color. And then we need to set some margins, top margin, and then auto. And we need to give this guy a rotate of 45 degrees. That's what we got now. All right, let's make this bigger. 30. And then more margin, 60, 70. 68, 66, 65, no, 55, 56, 57, 58. All right, what do we got now? It's got to be a little bigger, yeah, 5. And less big border, 115 maybe. That's where we are now. Give it a little more margin. 6, 7, 28, 79, 80. Hilarious. Isn't that great? This is a hard one. So we're gonna submit, and we're gonna get. It's gonna be like 95%, 93% maybe, if we're lucky. We got more to do. That's a 99.8%. Okay, so maybe we're closer than we think, because clearly I did not. That does not look like 99% to me. All right. In terms of quickness, let's do this border like this. We'll do border width, and we'll do, so 15 pixels was doing it. 15 pixels, 15 pixels. Let's make, and then we'll add another 15 pixels. All right, let's make one of these 25. Not that one. How about this one? Not that one. And it's the other two. 2 and 2. And so this margin then gets smaller. 70. Not too bad. 71. 69.5. 68.5. That's pretty good. How about 68? 68 is good. We'll take that. All right, let's see what we get there. This doesn't look done to me, but it's possible the back end will like this. 99.9%. Yes, I am not shocked. So we kind of have these little edges, and what I want to do. So we've got this 58, 58, 58.5. Let's make this 58 and even 58, and then we're just gonna edge. We're just gonna do the 0.4s there, and then I'm gonna do these again. And for these, I'm gonna move it vertically. Yeah, so I need to go vertically. So that means let's try a 9 or an 8 or 7. 7. That's a little better. Still a lot of edges, but essentially we're sort of faking it. Oh, backend didn't like that. Let's try again. Come on. Oh, backend is not happy. Still 99.9%. All right, so the next one, I'm gonna do these again. Hey, Joe, what are you doing? Like, well, basically, I'm using my skills to fake out the back end. I'm filling in. You can kind of see that grow, and that's no good. Still 99.9. All right, so let's change that margin, and then we'll make this, what, 16? And 16? That's a little better, and we'll submit that. Basically just tweaking all these numbers. As you can see, the code is getting uglier and uglier and uglier. Uglier and uglier and uglier. But this might do it. No, we're stuck at 99.9%. So this is not a great approach, right? It makes me think that rather than a circle, what those shapes are is a border radius. So where does that put us? I think, given the mess of this, right? So I did specifically a circle. I think that the right way to do this is with a shape. So I'm going to go blank template with as a paragraph tag, creating a light green, and I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to move the margins here. And what I would like to do is have this be the background. Border radius is going to be 50 pixels. And we're going to rotate this guy. Rotate 45 degrees. I still think we need that 45 degrees. Now, this shape doesn't look right. Like, that does not look right. Maybe I need a width as well. Yeah, I probably need a width. All right, let's do some more number 60. No, I need a width. I just typed height again. That's no good. Width 50, 100, 120, and 120. And then let's do a height of 200. No, we're doing a width of 200. Okay, and then border radius we're going to make bigger. We'll do the 1 inch trick, 1 inch. So what does it take to, oh, and I've got a bad color there. Okay. So right now we just have a pure background. Pure backgrounds. We don't have any, we're not using any gradients yet. My plan is to do this shape with a conic gradient if we can get it to work properly. But first we need to create 2 elements. And we need to fit this curve perfectly. And we are not fitting that curve perfectly yet at all. 5, 6, 0, 6, 6. And we need more margin on the top, 4, 5. And we need more margin here, 80. And we don't need any margin here. We don't even care about it. 60, 70. How about 72? 70, and how about 82 here? 82, 83. 82. That's close. Ooh boy. Oh, still the similar problem. How about 10 pixels? Let's see this grow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60. Okay. This is going to have a similar problem. I can tell. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't mean we can't go with it. So we're going to do a second one because we need a second one because we need both those curves. All right. So here we're going to P plus P is the second one. And we want a margin bottom, which is this guy, minus 10. Minus 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 190, I think is correct. Okay, so now we need that rotate. 45 degrees. And then this rotate is negative 45 degrees. Not quite right, but close. Close. Almost close. So 70, if I do 82 here, is that going to be happy? Maybe that's going to be happy. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna do I'm gonna do translate. So it's all hacks on hacks today. Translate 10 pixels. Yeah, hacks. It's all hacks today. 18, 19, 20. Ugh, terrible. 1. There we go. So minus 191 does it. Okay. So we have some pieces and parts. So now this is about sorting out what we need to do. So red, green. So we need to come in at a 90-degree angle. So there's red. That's the color we care about, right? So if I set that and then set transparent, nope, that is wrong. How about minus 90? Nope, that's wrong as well. Dang it. So now we got to do another hack. We got to say set this angle as a variable var, an angle of 90 degrees. Oh, it's an ugly one. This is an ugly one. Dash A is 180 degrees. Is that right? 270 minus 270. There we go. So there's our hack. And now let's increase this number. 100? No. 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And then what? And then what? So I think on this one, well, we can actually do this. It's just bad all the way around. I mean, that's a pretty good match, but you can see those edges. Those edges are not pretty. We end up still doing. So I was saying a conic gradient, and I think I can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Conic. So this conic gradient is transparent, 75% round. There it is. So 50 by 50, 60, 70, 70, 90, 90. And then we just move it around to, nope, it's got to be a little bigger. So right now we're utilizing the background shape to create that square, and it's a little bit weird, but 5, 2, 5. And of course, these are symmetrical, so we get 2 of them. So to hack on hack, that color, and then we need to set this color in the second one, dash C, to transparent. Terrible hack. Terrible hack. But will it work? Maybe. We're going to find out right now. Okay. 3, 2, 25. Okay. How about 100 and 100? That looks good. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 75, 76, 75, 74, 74, 73, 75, 74.5, 20. All right, let's submit that. It's just an entirely ridiculous solution, and I kind of like it now. 99.9%, of course. Okay. What happens if we increase this width, height? Okay. 199 might be a little bit better, in which case we move this guy over a little. Maybe this translate. Nope. Or then we need to move this margin more, 3. And then we move this translate over more or less, 19. And let's submit that. Oof. Oh, delightful. Delightfully painful. Okay. Now, that conic gradient did get off whack when we moved that. Maybe we can make that better. 3, 2, 3.5, and 20.5. Let's submit that. Ooh, getting closer. Getting closer. No, 99.9%. The dreaded 99%. 99.9%. Okay. What else we got? What other tricks do we have up our sleeve? Well, probably we could do a curve shape, and clip paths. Probably. All right, so let's go blank template again. So we put this on the background, margins like this, set this color, and let's push margins 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do a clip path circle. Oh no, clip path ellipse. Okay. And let's set and make it a little taller. 1, 2, 3. And make this greater. 1, 2. That's not bad. How about 88? How about a little less tall? 120. And then move it down. 90. 90. 100. So that might be getting a little bit of what I'm trying to do. It's not great. $16, $17. $18. So that makes this maybe a little bit more. 1, 55, 50. Close. Definitely close. Not quite good enough. Let's change that. And then push it down 1. all of this is just me adjusting these numbers. 2, 3, 4, 3. I think that's correct. I think that number is correct. The question is whether that height is wrong. Probably it's wrong. 120. Let's try. And then 98 here. 99. Yeah, that is just no good. We had it at 118. 118 height. And 17. That closer. No, 118 looks a little more right. This is the problem. Troublesome. All right, let's make the second one. Make the second one go P plus P, translate 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, and we're going to want to scale him. Scale -1, 1. It's just not great. It's just not great. 2, 3. Just not great at all. Yeah, that is some serious code smell. Okay, so the height 0.5, and then move this 42. Not good. Not good at all. All right. Let's do some backgrounds. We'll do some backgrounds now. Or actually, you know what you do? Do a mask. How about a mask? Linear gradient. 45 degrees. Red. I don't know what that was. Transparent. We got nothing. How come we got nothing? There it is. Because we were at the edges. Make it 100, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. And then let's do this as a conic gradient instead. We'll do from 50% 0, and we'll have to do 2 conic gradients to do this correctly. No, it's from 135 degrees at 50% 0. And transparent. That's how we get that shape. Oh, it's all just so ridiculous. If we give this a height, uh, 150 pixels. We know we did 0, 150 pixels, 100%. Repeat X. That's how we get that shape. Oh, and then we need it 0, 0 to be at the top. And then that is going to be at, oh, of course, that's actually not the height. It needs to be in the dead center. 100, 110, 20, and then this at value, 90 pixels, 88, 89, 86, 85, 84, 83, 85. There we go. All right, so there's our first one. Terrible, absolutely horrendous code. All right, so this one is going to be coming from up, from below. We actually we haven't solved the curves, so we're doing this like 3 ways, and probably none of them are going to work correctly. All right, so we're at 180 plus. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to go up. We're at 50%, and we're going to go upward, and this is at 100%. The vertical, there it is. Okay, great. 300, 10, 20, 3, oh, it's 315, of course, it's 315. Why wouldn't it be 315? All right, so the height of this needs to be taller. 200. Oh, it's whatever the height of this is, minus 300, minus 120, so 180. Yeah, there it is. And then this value needs to be higher. We'll start it at 14. There we go. 20, 30, 30, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And then we make this transparent be the other color. Oh. Actually, we can put both here. And submit. This might be where we stop, because I got stuff to do. Yeah, we're gonna stop there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there for now. This has been a solid 45 minutes. It's possible I'll re-record if this is if this video keeps going. then I'm recording again. If not, then I'll do this again in another video someday. Maybe soon, maybe later. But we didn't get to 100%, so we'll stop right now. Thanks for watching, or keep watching.